What has happened is a new phenomenon has happened in 2819, where now there are brothers and sisters who are standing outside on what we call the line, in community outside in the parking lot before we open the doors for you to walk into God's holy presence. And although there are different people standing outside, like some of you stood outside to get into this gathering, there is one thing that everyone shares in common as we're standing outside. And the one thing we share in common as we're standing outside is that we're all standing in that parking lot with an expectation to come into this holy gathering. Family, in the same way, there are many people right now, man, in life who treat this life like it is the gathering. But this life that you and I have together, hear me, this life is not the gathering, family. This life that you and I have right now, it is the parking lot. What you and I are experiencing right now is a temporary experience. It is the parking lot. And there is something much greater for you and I beyond this life when we enter into the doors of glory. There is something that God has gone to prepare for you and I that's much greater than everything we're experiencing right now. Everything we experience right now is only the parking lot. And although in this life there are some things that we enjoy to engage us while we're here, like money, like marriages, like relationships, like businesses, cars, trinkets, and toys, all these things that God has given us to enjoy down here temporarily are all things that we have in the parking lot. But these things, hear me, they do not compare to what God has prepared for us in glory. The Apostle Paul said it like this: no eye has seen and no ear has heard. Man, the human heart hasn't even imagined what God has prepared for those of us who love Him. Not in this life, that text does not mean, but in the world to come, in glory, that Jesus said, and I think about this all the time, I've gone to prepare a place for you, that where I am, you will be also. And there's times when life gets heavy for me, when I'm feeling hurt, or I'm dealing with heaviness, and I would think about the nature of this life, and I would just cry and sit still and say, Lord, I'm so thankful that you went to prepare a place for me. I'm so thankful that in all my labor and all my suffering, all my trials and my difficulties, I'm so thankful that I know that this life is the parking lot and it's not the gathering.